So Starport Controller requires you to enter 15 domains with beacons on them. So this is going to be a pretty simple achievement to get. With 22 moves per run, you have a decent leeway of 7 non-beacon domains that you can step on. The die itself applies knowledge to 2 random domains at the start of plane 1 and 2, with a passive effect that states whenever a domain receives knowledge, a random beacon will be generated for it. Of course, this only applies to domains that can host beacons, so things like transaction and intracognition domains will not get beacons added to them. So the domains that we'll be targeting will be combat, elite, occurrences, abnormal occurrences, and reward domains. The good thing about all this is that we have plenty of die faces to select from, as we can run both beacon generating faces or knowledge generating faces. So in terms of faces, we're going to go with general inspiration, which lets us select one domain to copy to 2 random locations. Using this on a domain that already has a beacon will also copy its beacon. This lets us avoid any RNG of having knowledge added to domain types that can't support beacons. General diffusion generates 3 random beacons onto the field, so this is great. However, it can only be used once per plane, so make sure that you do use it. General deduction applies knowledge to 3 random domains that don't have knowledge, so this is really good if it targets the right domains. However, it can land on ones that don't support beacons. Then we've got general attention, which generates 2 double or choice beacons on occurrences, abnormal occurrences, or reward domains. This is typically pretty good, as there are usually an abundance of these type of domains on the field at any one time. General exponential explosion applies knowledge to all domains adjacent to where you move. So this one's pretty good when used properly. It guarantees that you're able to step on 2 additional beacons on your next 2 moves. And then lastly, we've got beacon intimacy, which generates 2 blessing or courier trotter beacons if you step onto a domain with a beacon on this turn. So this one is okay. It does have a requirement to activate, but seeing as the whole goal of this run is to step on as many beacons as possible, you should find yourself hitting the requirements for this quite easily.